Hello guys, for this trick, I'll be using a different deck than this one. I'm using this one, the B deck. The B deck, okay? So what? Oh, it's right here, so you can see the B deck. So I can give this deck. Oh yeah, I really like this deck. Great handling. It's amazing for tricks. But I still like my Blue Dragon Mag. So I want a spectator to choose a card. Let's say they like this card, okay? So I'm gonna turn that over to this is a card, okay? So then I hand the deck to a spectator and say, take your card and put it on top of the deck, and give the deck a cut, and another cut, and another cut, just to get really lost. One more time, or two more times, and I guess one final time. Okay, so now I say, now you cut the deck wherever you want. I honestly have no idea where your card is, but I think I can find it, okay? So, okay. So I'm gonna deal down the card face up down on the table, and I will find your card. I could guarantee it. Okay, so I'll start now. Oh yeah, and if you see your card, don't tell me, because that ruins the trick. Okay, next card I flip over will be your card. Next card I flip over. What? You doubt it? You see your card you doubt it? You don't think the next card I flip over is your card? Okay, let's say we made a bet. Let's bet like $10 or something like that. But we're not gonna bet because against the rules of school policy, which I'm still in school right now. So that yeah, so we can't bet. But let's just say if we were going to bet, I bet the next card we flip over. I bet $5 the next card I flip over will be your card. And I'm just saying, we're not actually gonna bet, cause that would be mean, cause you'll lose $5, cause this next card I flip over is gonna be yours. And then you're probably saying, get you the trick already. I'm like, okay. So okay, that's your card. Now you say, how did I do that trick? It's pretty simple, to be honest. We use something called an indicator card. Well, this is still part of the performance. You say, how do we do this trick? We use an indicator card. So then your card is the 7 of diamonds, right? And then the king of spades is my indicator card, and then I found out where your card is. Okay. So then that's how the trick is done. And then the spectator say, oh, okay, that's pretty clever. Pretty little clever trick you got there. So I say, okay. So here's the 7 diamonds, okay? So now I wanted you to get the deck shuffled, make sure I had no idea what card is on top, what card is on bottom. So they give the deck a lot of shuffles because they don't want to get fooled again. They even give it a riffle shuffle. Excuse me, had a hiccup there. They even give it a riffle shuffle, make sure the card is really lost. Give it a few more bridge shuffles, cuts, one last cut. And then they shuffle till their heart pleases. And say, okay, you done? And then they're like, okay, I think I'm done. I think it's good. So I said, I take your card. Okay, the 7 of diamonds. You see, there's one card. There's nothing up my sleeves or anything. Actually, I'm gonna roll on my sleeves. There's nothing up my sleeves. Okay. I'm gonna take the 7 of diamonds. Okay. As you can see, it's the 7 of diamonds. What I want to do is I just want to push it into the deck just like that. Okay. And I just want you to call stop. I'm just laying the cards down. Say stop, right here. Okay. You stopped on this card, my friend. And let's say and for $5,000, it will be your card, the Seven of Diamonds. Now, that's my trick. How I did that, it's a really good trick. It's called, I don't know the name, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just calling it Indicator Card Revise. Indicator Card Trick Revise. So as I said before, you have an indicator card on top of the deck. Oh, King of Spades again. So spectator selects a card, the Queen of Clubs. You take the top card, the King of Spades, and you just lift it up just a tad, just like that. Well, actually a lot. Make it look like the deck is higher than it really is. Take the Queen of Clubs, just put it in the deck. From here, it looks like it's actually going in the middle somewhere, but from your point of view, it's like really just like one card with a big empty space. Then you take your palm and then just put it over the deck and just square it up. So right now the card is second. Give the deck a cut and then just dribble down all these cards. And then when you see your card, you say, okay, the next card is going to be their card. And then you give it a few more, just like that. Then the next card I flip over will be your card. And then they think you're going to flip this card over. And then it's pretty funny, it's really misleading. And then they're like, okay, I'll bet you like $10 or something like that. And then you're like, okay. You owe me $10. Like, now how I did that is, and then you tell the spectator how you did it, or you don't have to tell them at all. But I think it makes it stronger if you tell them how to do it. You say, I use the indicator card, you give the deck to them, you give the deck cuts, shuffle, let them shuffle until your heart pleases. And just like that. So what I want you to do is I just want you to take the card, just slice it to the middle. You can show it to them legit this time, and just show them the card one more time too. And you push down on the card just slightly, and then what that does is it causes a break, a thumb break, because that card is here. And if you push down, it'll like literally make it go up. But don't push it down like so hard it's noticeable. Just push it down slightly, just like slightly. So you catch a break here with your fingers or with the thumb, whichever you prefer. But make sure you don't flash it to the audience, or else they'll be suspecting something. And then you turn this thumb break. You take your right hand, grab it here, and then you have this break, right? And you take your thumb, just ripple. Make sure you're not losing the break, or else that would be bad. Or what I did in the video is I turned it into a pinky break. So I put my pinky there instead of my thumb. So that you could just riffle down the cards I use the riffle for, and make them call stop. They call stop here, even though it's not actually on the break. You ignore it and then just take your thumb and then grab it from the back and take the break off, just like that. And then that makes it think that you really took that card, but you didn't. You forced their card on them and say, this is your card. This top card is your card. And they say, yeah, right, and then you flip it over, and they'll be like, and then that's the trick. Hope you guys like it. Indicator card, trick revised.